Hey guys, Phoenix Ace here, and today we are doing a Minecraft Mob tier list, and I am joined by the one and only Ruben and the other guy, Serp.
Those are us.
Yeah.
Yeah? Is that so?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Now,
I
see,
think.
the caveat
Frog.
of this whole the caveat of this whole list, unfortunately, is I couldn't find one that was of 120 mobs, and there's also some missing, and we're not gonna add them because I can't be fucking damned to it. Because dear God, making a tier list is difficult, especially when there's 84 mobs in the game. So maybe we'll do this at a later date again when someone makes a tier list of the new mods. Because we're only missing, what, 7? Yeah, I counted this. This is 77, and we're missing only 7 out of the 84 that are currently in 1.20. So, first things first, yeah, frog.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Also, tadpole. Because tadpoles are just fish frogs.
Eh,
What do you mean,
I wouldn't go that far, but
what? Yeah, what do you
I'd say
fucking...
I wouldn't put tadpoles in frog because they're not a frog yet.
well, yet. That is the key word. Yet. Nothing else can become a frog.
Nothing else can become a frog. I actually used to own tadpoles, and they were like halfway into turning into a frog before my cat decided that its life was no longer worth living. Alright, and then, do you guys agree with this ranking?
I don't know. I would say tadpoles maybe A,
Maybe
but
A? Why an
not
A?
S.
Why?
Lower S, higher A. Somewhere around that area.
Okay, top of A tier it is.
No, they still are. They're just not a frog yet. You know.
They're
They
just
don't got.
not and frog. Alright, axolotl, what are we thinking, boys? Where are we thinking about?
Axolotl's pretty fun. I think it's going to be an A as well.
A tier? You know what I'd
Yeah.
put these things? I'd put them in S tier because of one of the skins that they have is literally Mudkip.
Oh, the blue one?
Yeah, the blue and orange one with the orange whiskers. Literally 1 in 1,200 chance, and it turns into Mudkip.
Yeah.
Another thing is, too, they murder everything, and if you love underwater combat in Minecraft, they're just godly to send into it like a guardian temple, an ocean monument, because they will destroy everything in there.
Just breed like a million of them and then just like
Well, yeah,
bring them
no,
in with like leads or whatever the fuck.
yeah, just bring them in, like, just bring like 5 of them, and an entire ocean monument will be just cleared in minutes. Like, they're insane how strong they are. That's why they're called the cutest predator. Serp, what's your input?
Uh, Personally, I wouldn't put them in. I might put them in high C or B.
Really?
I just they're all right, but
Yeah, but look at their cute
yeah,
little
no,
legs.
I just don't see the appeal in axolotls.
Yeah, but look at their legs.
Look at them.
Look
Look
at
at their
them.
little faces.
He looks like he's gonna slap the shit out of you with his 4-pixeled hand.
Let me move this. I don't know. I don't. Nothing really is difficult enough underwater that you need them.
I mean, that's true enough, I suppose. But if you get swarmed by like a bunch of drowned or a bunch of guardians, having at least one of these guys with you is going to make it so much easier to survive.
Definitely. It's like, but they're basically the underwater wolf, but they're not nostalgic. You know.
Sorry, I haven't been
'Cause they
saying
haven't been
anything.
out for as long yet.
Sorry, I haven't been saying anything. I'm having PTSD from fucking Jester's Tower of Terror, and we couldn't get past the Guardian floor.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Fuck.
Sorry, PTSD's over. Okay,
Oh,
so...
not me though.
Silence, liberal. Okay, so, bats. Where do we put bats?
F, remove, one of those ones.
Yeah, I'd put them in fucking D, because they're cute. I like the little noises they make, but they just do...
I would.
They don't do fucking shit. They just sit there and look cute.
I would say with Ruben, like either F or E for
Yeah,
me, just because they're useful for finding caves. That's it. That's all I find them useful for. Is if you hear them, you're like, oh hey, there's a cave. Except it doesn't always end up being a cave.
The only time I ever find bats is when I'm already in a fucking cave.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. Very rarely do I like. Well, actually, no. I've like for me, I'd put them in D, because the amount of times I've actually found caves because of bats has actually been a lot more than probably both of you combined. Like
I'll-
I've gone caving so many times and found caves because of bats.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's
I
how
brought it
I-
up first. Also, how many times though have they gotten in the way of a sword swing or a bow shot?
Never for
I
me.
mean, if you're just using a sword swing, then the only way they get in the way is if you just mash the attack button.
I don't know, sir.
If
That
you
sounds
just
like a
let
skill
the
issue.
sweep happen, then it will just go through.
Bruh, don't say it's a skill issue. You haven't had it happen to you. It sucks.
Nah, that just sounds like a
I
skill
mean, it
issue.
does suck, but you can get over it and get past it.
A
pretty
suck
easily.
issue, sir. A suck issue. All right. The bees. Where do you want the bees? Bees.
I like the bees.
I would
Yeah.
put them in A or S.
They are just completely cube, and I like that.
Yeah,
They are
literally
amazing.
they literally said Mojang said that they look like this because this is the optimal cute size.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Yes, they are optimal in their size to be cute. And have you seen the baby bees? The baby bees are even cuter than the big bees.
They're just a smaller bee.
Yes,
Exactly.
everything knows the smaller you make something, the cuter it is. All right, we all in agreement that S tier is where the bee go?
I think that's yeah. I think S tier. It would have been S or A for me.
I would say low S.
Low S? Yeah, because they're super useful too. Like, your bee farm actually helped a bit making honey blocks, which we needed for something. Ruben?
Yeah,
On SMP Zen?
they can also like cure poison and some other things like that if you have it in a bottle.
Huh? They can?
Yeah, honey can. I think honey can cure poison. I'm actually gonna have to look this up now because now that you've questioned it, I'm also questioning it.
I have never seen or heard of that being a thing. Look it up. Verify your sources, my boy.
Yeah, it does.
It does?
The honey will only remove the poison effect.
What? Okay, wow, never knew that. That probably puts them above frickin' axolotls for me, shit. They're like, they have...
I didn't know that either.
They have utility, they have, like, they're just better axolotls. They're cuter. The only reason I put, like, axolotls in S tier is purely because of the Mudkip skin. Because Mudkip is my favorite baby mon.
Fair enough.
Would you call it a baby mon? Because it's more a starter than anything. Wouldn't baby mons be like the
I don't like.
Munchlax and
I
Pichu, that
hate
sort of
that
thing?
argument.
Ruben,
I had
shut
some-
the fuck up. Where should we
Cut it out. You
put
can cut it out.
Blazes? Where do we put Blazes at?
Blazes are pretty strong. They can be annoying and overwhelm
Are
you,
they?
but they are pretty strong. They can launch fire at you from a distance.
They also
There's
have
a
a
lot of them
melee
that can
attack
get you.
too.
A
That's
shield is pretty much all you really need to stop them, though. If there's one-on-one, that is. I'd probably have them in A or B.
yeah. I'd put them in A.
I'd put them in C personally, but your list, you know.
Really? Why would you? I mean, they're essential to beating the game too, and I just like Blazes because one, they're called Blazes, and two, they're literally a bunch of floating rods on a head. They're
Oh, yeah,
also
no, they're also on fire whenever they shoot.
oh yeah, no, they're super cool looking.
I just find them extremely easy. Like if you drink a fire resistance potion, they can only deal like I think
And
a
how
heart
do you
at
get
most.
a fire resistance potion?
Magma cream?
And how do you use a brewing stand?
Go to a villager.
You need
Which
blaze
is the
powder to
exact
power
same
it, you fuckwit.
True.
Yeah, you're right.
You get one blaze rod and that's it.
Yeah.
Then you get enough for I don't know how much 2 blaze powder would give you, but you get enough for a ton of potions.
Yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
I've been playing for so long. I forgot that you needed blaze powder.
You fool! How could you be so foolish? All right, we good with A tier?
I mean, it's your
I'm good with A
list.
tier.
All right, the cat. A.
Mid.
Mid? You don't like
D or E.
D or
they can
E?
scare off creepers.
And phantoms, but
Oh, they scare of phantoms as well. Okay,
They scare of phantoms. Okay, that's
Yeah, I told you this.
Yeah, but I
That's-
don't listen to you.
Okay.
I mean, he makes a good point.
I make a good point there, Serp.
You know, I'd put them at C if it was me.
C
C
tier?
or low B, just because
I mean, to be fair, yeah, I don't really use them that often.
they are pretty useful early on, but if they just kind of get outclassed by the player themselves doing anything.
True. Once you get to a certain point, you can just killing phantoms is just nothing.
Yeah, but using them for the phantoms is my main reason for using them, but if you are not on a server, sleeping isn't an issue.
Oh yeah, no. That I started using them on Zen SMP mainly because of their whole anti-creeper and anti-phantom. Because especially being in a jungle too, these things like just get rid of so many issues. All right, we all in agreement?
Yeah,
All right.
I would say I'm good with them being in C, but what about Ruben?
Ah, yeah, that's good.
Cave spiders.
There will be no negotiations. This is
Okay.
where they belong.
I mean, are you just saying that they're annoying and that you
Yes.
don't like them?
Yes.
Okay.
They're
Because we were
awful.
going.
They're awful.
They are awful to
Yeah.
deal with. I'll admit. They deal
I just-
poison. They're one by one. So that's pretty fucking rough. But if we were doing any other sort of tier list, like the reason I have blazers so high is because I think that they're tough and fun enemies to fight. I'd probably have the cave spiders be C if we were doing it another way. But no, this is just
If we
your
were doing
thing.
it on like how fun are they to fight?
I think that
I thought we
that-
were doing it on how much we like the mob.
Yeah. That's how we are doing it. But Ruben was saying if he yeah. I just fucking hate cave spiders. They're always annoying. They sometimes literally phase into the fucking ceiling and then disappear, and then the next second you blink, they're on your toes.
just nibbling at your toes.
Yeah,
Toe nibbler.
they're also
I'll get flack for it, but they would be one of my highest ranking mobs.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I love them
Why?
because I like using them for traps and stuff. Because I used to build bases around their spawners.
Okay. alright.
Okay.
You're that type of person.
You're
Okay.
that
I would
type
fill
of
a
fuck.
base with cobwebs and stuff, and have my house would basically be underground but above the spawners. So then there'd be pitfalls into cave spider rooms.
We are unfriending you after this recording
Go
session.
ahead.
All right, chicken. B.
What do they do?
Feathers, chicken.
They
They,
shit
also look
eggs.
cool.
They
Eggs
give you
too.
feather.
Aside
look
from
cool.
eggs,
They look
they
cool. What? Hold on, sir. I'm sorry to interrupt, but what the fuck do you mean, Ace, when you say chickens look cool?
They got the little red thing.
They got the little. They got the chin ball sack. You're making turkey noises now. That's not a chicken. It's a turkey.
Mm-hmm. That they're. If they didn't have eggs, I'd put them in E.
Are eggs part of
Is-
your fucking traps too?
No,
You can use eggs to make cake.
True.
and pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie, I think, is one of the best foods in the game. Okay, they can stay in B.
It's a mid food, but yeah, I love pumpkin
Yeah.
pie in real life, but it's not really worth making. So it's
Understandable. All right, COD. D.
Well, fish.
Classic. It's the classic fish. It's been in since the beginning.
That's not the classic fish.
The mob hasn't been in since the beginning, but when it was only one fish, it was cod.
Was it? I
Although-
thought it was literally just called raw fish and it was blue.
It was.
It was called raw fish, but eventually, the raw fish was changed to be raw cod.
I thought it was turned into raw salmon.
No.
Raw
Nah,
cod?
salmon was added later.
All right, for nostalgia's sake, we'll put it in B tier because
I don't know if I'd put it that high.
Oh, I'll put it in
But
C tier then.
It's a fucking fish. It's not
It's
gonna.
a fish, yeah.
It's not gonna be anywhere above C.
True. For the nostalgia's sake, it'll C tier. But besides that, just an
Don't
inferior
discuss
food,
that.
inferior bone farm. Sometimes annoying to just kill, and then yeah. Oh, we have a cow now.
I mean, they give you milk, they give you leather, they give you
Yes. What
beef.
the? Really?
I
S?
wouldn't put it in S. Maybe A.
No.
I'd say low A.
No. You
Like,
guys
if you play
don't
on factions,
understand.
then yeah, they're the best thing around, but...
You guys don't understand. Udders.
Oh,
Udders, my boys.
that one doesn't have udders.
Okay.
What do you mean it doesn't have udders?
Look, it's not in the model.
Is it not? I thought there was like a little
No,
bit
it's
of
in
pink
the
on the
model.
other
It's in...
side.
No, it's in the model. It's the angle. You can't see them.
Oh.
Yeah, but udders, even though it has horns and... Oh, no, wait. I'm pretty sure female
They all
cows...
have horns and udders.
No, I'm saying in real life, I'm pretty sure female cows don't have horns, but then I just remembered like a picture of a female cow with horns, so I'm very wrong on that.
Well, that's...
I think it depends on species and sometimes weird genetics.
Like the standard
they're not
basic
supposed to
cow.
have horns. They're not supposed to have horns if they're female. They're only supposed to have udders. That's why Minecraft made it that they always have horns and udders, so you can't tell.
I thought it would just be because it would be easier to make cows have one model instead of like two separate models.
I
Yeah.
just think it would be funny that they just didn't fucking know how cows work, and they were just like, yeah, horns, yeah, udders, yeah.
No, they did, because the breeding mechanic is so simple. They didn't want to make it more complicated.
I don't know, they could have had
There's
gay
something.
cows and it would have been fine.
Alright, what's next?
Alright, dolphin! I put it
Dolphins
in...
are
I have
pretty
no
fun.
connection to
Why
dolphins.
are you putting it into C? They can lead you to treasure.
Can they?
Yes.
Yes, you feed them
Give them
cod or
fish.
something.
Yeah, give them fish and they'll take you to treasure.
Like the ships and like ruins and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I gotta try that out. Holy
And
fuck.
buried treasure.
What?
Yeah, they can take you the buried treasure even if you don't have the map.
And Dolphin's Grace. Okay, fuck. Dolphins are better than I thought. They will also rip you apart
They're
if you
useful. I just don't like them.
Why? What's wrong with dolphins, you dolphin-hating fuck?
They're useful. I just don't use them.
Understandable. Okay, yeah. Why do you not like dolphins?
I don't personally use them.
I've never used them either, but you don't see me not putting them in S tier.
Well,
I mean,
I don't. Maybe it's just because I'm
Okay.
stingy about putting things in S.
I mean, S is supposed to be super, super, super good,
Yeah.
which is also why I wouldn't
Fine.
put I put dolphins in S before I put fucking cows in S.
Yeah, but how often do you use a cow?
Whenever
Not
I'm
often.
hungry, if I see a pig or a chicken or a sheep or a cow, I'm gonna go for the cow.
Sir,
The steak is better.
Serp, you don't get to fucking say not often when you play this fucking game like a gremlin, just eating random bits of trucking trash out of a hobbit hole.
If I used to play it, if we're talking about when I played it before, cows are the best mob ever because I played on a faction server and they were the easiest one to use to make money, and infinite food, infinite leather, like really good. But nowadays, I basically never use them because they buffed pigs, so it's just easier to use pigs for food.
Alright, I'm putting them in A tier because I just remembered what I want to actually put in the S tier.
Alright.
Alright, donkey. Donkey.
I put them in B.
Yeah, B?
Maybe above chicken.
Like outclassed by everything now.
Yeah, but they're donkeys, and you can put chests on them, and they're cute.
Yeah, exactly. And if you get a horse, you can make a mule, which is
Might as well
Not
put
the
them in A for ass.
weird.
Whoa, guys, he's cursed. We got him.
Damn, we're demonetized now.
Fuck.
Dang. It's not a curse, it's what they are.
I mean, that is technically true.
I'm gonna invite every single friend of mine named Dick to your house, Serp.
Okay.
If you had a Sadie is a dog, yeah? It's like a pug.
Yeah.
It's a she.
Yeah, she's a breeding dog, so you can call her.
I can call her a bitch.
Yeah,
Okay, great.
because
I'm
that's what she
technically accurate.
is.
That is not a swear word. That is the legitimate. Yeah, like calling a chicken a cock, or a
Yeah, yeah,
rooster, I
yeah.
should say.
I'm cutting
What other
this
ones can we do?
conversation out. Okay.
Just remove the next
Ah,
one.
phantoms.
We're not discussing it. We're just moving on.
No,
You-
no, I
Ravengers.
would like to discuss the
Okay,
Phantoms.
fine.
I just think they need to be done better. But their
It-
current Phantom is not fun.
If
I
they
don't
were
see the
I
reason
think
to
it's
spawn 4 of them on your first nightmare or whatever it's called. I don't
okay.
think it
So
should
what happened?
immediately start with 4. I think it should start with 1 and then you slowly go up to 4 the longer you
I'm
don't
pretty
sleep.
sure that's how it is. I don't think that it's like you just get like a swarm of them descending upon you on your first night. No,
Maybe not
that's
on
not it.
single player. I haven't played single player enough where that happens.
yeah.
But you also just basically don't see them on single player if you sleep.
And you wouldn't see them in multiplayer if you slept also. You just have to wait in the bed until your screen stops going darker, and then that's it.
Yeah.
That's based on the server because that doesn't actually work on all servers.
Oh,
Oh. Shit.
You
shit.
actually have to sit in the bed all the way till morning on some servers.
That's awful.
Unless it got changed, which it could have been. A lot of things have been changed.
I'd say put them at like I'd put them above bats because at least they do something. At least they have drops. You can use them to repair your elytra. It's the only way to do it without using mending.
Yeah, but by the time that you
Actually,
have
you can
Elytra,
just use a cat. Because cats bring you phantom membrane if
Ah!
you sleep.
Oh, really?
so they are just useless. That's fucking
It's
amazing.
rare, but yes, cats can bring you phantom membranes when you're sleeping.
Also, can we just state for the record, if you have an Elytra, you have a mending villager.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Okay. Ravenger. Where do we want this
Uh-oh.
menace to society?
Like B, I guess.
B? Yeah, I think
I would
they're...
have thought maybe, but yeah, B. B.
Yeah,
I'd
B...
say high B.
High B? Okay. Oh, scheisse. Yeah, I would put them here mainly because they're a good challenge. If you're not prepared, these things are going to beat your ass. They're as strong as iron golems, but I'm pretty sure they attack even faster, and they are faster.
Yes.
Don't they like destroy blocks?
Yes.
Leaves.
Like
No. Is
very
that it,
weak
just
blocks.
leaves?
Very weak blocks like glass and leaves and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought I remembered them breaking like oak planks or whatever.
I think they
That
used
might have
to,
been
but then
something in the
people
past.
complained.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. I knew I wasn't remembering wrong, but yeah,
Alright,
that's pretty good.
we all in agreement?
Is
Yee?
there
Okay.
an evoker one on here? Like the specific the evoker on the Ravager? Because I see the pillager on the Ravager. I don't
It's
see
literally
it.
the next one.
No,
Yeah, I see
I'm looking for the
I
evoker.
want evoker on the Ravager because when you have the evoker on the Ravager, it's really cool because then you're dealing with basically 2 mini bosses at the same time.
Yeah, but like this is like I would say this is A tier just purely from challenge. And let's include this as like with the evoker too, like anyone else on them, like the archer and the evoker. It makes it you have to like actually try. There is no.
I think if it was the evoker, it would be S.
Really.
Yeah, I mean the evokers they can make like a goddamn like a
Bear traps and stuff.
spawn out of the ground. They can spawn Vex at you. If that thing, those guys, they're like as fast as like pillagers and stuff, or they can move around. But on an evoker, they're very difficult to target.
Oh yeah, no. Sometimes the Ravager will just straight up block your bullets from like actually hitting the dude.
Yeah, exactly. Which can make it much more difficult.
Oh yeah, I'd put him in S tier too because it actually is like it probably one of my favorite jockeys. Well, my favorite jockey's on here, but yeah, this is a good for the crossbow guy. That is definitely A tier. If it was evoker though,
Yeah.
I'd put it in here, but unfortunately there's no evoker.
I'd say crossbow would be B for me, but the evoker for sure high A.
Alright, we're around the same area. We're around the same area with that.
Yeah,
I put it mid
I'm
A.
stingy with S. Okay, I don't like putting things in S unless I really really like them. You know.
All right, Shulker. I'm
I'll
putting
put
that
them
in
in
A.
B.
I think they should respawn. I don't like that mechanic that they just don't respawn.
I mean, like, imagine going through an in city like after a while and like clearing all of those like shulkers, and then all of a sudden they just keep respawning. I feel like
What if there
I'll
was
have
like
to
a
respawn.
shulker spawner? Like if there was just a shulker spawner in like the very tippy top of the tower or the end ship or whatever,
that would be
then
fine.
that would be fine. Yeah.
Yeah, but if they
I'd put them in.
they're spawned all over the place like mobs do in the Nether Fortress, it would be hell. It would be
Oh, yeah, it
so
would.
hellish getting through an in city, because it's already hellish as is even with good gear. Now just imagine you're never making progress and they just keep fucking respawning. Especially with how far and like large the cities are, you will be constantly out of the 24 spawn protection radius. So they will spawn outside of your range, and once you keep going up, you're gonna have to fucking go down eventually, and you're gonna have to deal with all of that shit. What say you, Serp?
I mean they're okay. Not really. I don't see the challenge in them, personally. Since
They're
you are
not
in the end,
they're not really
You get-
challenging as much as they are like an obstacle.
are they an
That's-
obstacle? You have ender pearls, like an easy supply of ender pearls.
Yeah, but
you're
just because you have an ender pearl doesn't mean you're not going to be slowly moving towards the atmosphere. Just because you got an ender pearl.
Yeah, you're still gonna get levitation for like 10 seconds. The ender pearl ain't gonna get rid of that.
Milk bucket, like
How
If you
you
go-
are going to get hit so many times, you are going to run out of milk real quick.
how are you getting hit so many times? You can break the projectile.
You can break the projectile, but you can't break it while you're drinking fucking milk.
break
Because
like
you're drinking fucking milk.
break like 5 coming at you at the same time?
Yeah, you don't have to time your hits. You can spam hit. They break in one hit.
Yeah, but see,
Oh, I don't know.
skill issue, I do suppose, on my end.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, I would put them in B only because like you're already at the end. They might give you like the shulker box, which is probably definitely the best inventory additional inventory thing in the game.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, I mean, look at them. But other than that, they're just there they're literally in the end. There's not much point.
There's
yeah.
not much in the end already, so
Can't wait for
Yeah.
an end update. Hopefully, 1.21 is an end update.
That might be nice.
Would be very nice. All right, silverfish. I love these little guys. B tier.
You love them? Fucking F or remove.
Really? Why?
I could just be minding my own goddamn motherfucking business, fucking mining in my little mine shaft, looking for iron or diamonds or whatever the fuck. Then suddenly, I happen to break a block of stone, which isn't a block of stone. It's like a fucking silverfish. It comes at me. I hit it. I don't kill it in one go. 2 more silverfish spawn in. It keeps happening. I get fucking swarmed by the little shits.
So I don't know if this is a mechanic. I don't know if the game recognizes when a player has placed a block, because if they can infect player-placed blocks, then I don't like them. But I do like insects, so I like them a lot. But I don't like I don't know if they can go into blocks that I've placed, because if they can, that sucks.
I know they
I'm
can go
pretty
into
sure
like naturally spawned blocks that they can infect, but I do not know if they can go into player placed ones.
I'm pretty sure it wouldn't matter, but yeah, they're just very annoying, and I hate the fuckers.
I just love dealing with 20 of them. I'm like, ooh, yes, silverfish horde, let's fucking go, and just gets into a brawl with like 20 of them.
Yeah.
They're like everything like a cave spider should be, but not irritating because they don't have fucking poison.
Really? I would put the way you have them right now. I would swap silverfish and cave spiders.
Well, sorry, some of us just aren't masochists.
Okay,
I mean, that just means you. you don't like you don't like the cave spiders.
Fuck yes, I don't like the cave spiders. They suck. Okay. Vindicator. C tier. Oh, C tier. D tier.
Yeah, C tier.
D tier. C tier. Above cod. Above cat. How's that for you, Noggin?
Oh, that's for me.
I feel like Vindicators might be the most difficult average enemy.
Yeah.
I think.
Because one, their axe, since they're holding an axe, they will break your shield, which means you can only survive one hit before they can just beat your ass again.
Well, they're not too hard to deal with. It's only really during a raid that I find them hard to deal with.
Oh yeah, because there's so many of them, and they can come from like weird directions.
Just build up.
Cheater.
Like they're, bruh. It's a building game.
Cheater.
Okay, that's all I have to say. I don't care which rank you put them in.
All right, we all in agreement with the C tier, high C tier.
Yeah.
All right, Vexes.
They need a rework in my opinion.
I like their new
No,
texture
They're
a lot.
annoying.
They're annoying. I feel like they are on the same level as Phantoms. I think they need a rework.
I don't think they should be removed. Hold on.
Maybe change it to rework. Yeah,
I was about to say.
remork.
Yeah.
There you go. There we go.
I feel like they shouldn't like travel through blocks as easily as they do.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
also
you're
feel
probably
like
right.
and I also feel like they do way too much damage for a mob. You sometimes just can't see where they're going and where they're coming from.
Because he got those iron swords, and there's like 3 or 4.
Yeah. Usually he spawns like 3 or 4. So you have to defend against 3 unseen opponents that can come in. They're also their AI also like not only are they just tiny, but sometimes they just won't attack you.
So let's say we're on hard difficulty for these mobs, just to make
Yes.
it a little easier. Because some people will be like, well, they're not that hard on easy. It's like, yes, because you're on easy.
Who could have thunk the easy
It's like
mobs are
saying,
easy on easy?
Minecraft on peaceful mode is so easy.
Believe it or
There's
not,
no
peaceful mode's actually the most difficult mode to beat the game in.
I mean,
Well,
you're
to
not
beat
wrong.
the game, yeah.
To beat the game, yes. I mean, how else are you gonna get fucking like goddamn blaze rods?
Precisely. All right, we all in agreement they need a rework.
Yeah.
What are they called? They're not
Stray.
Stray. I was gonna say Strider, but I knew that was wrong.
Better skeleton.
They are pretty cool. I'd put them in C because skeletons. They're probably just D.
Really? I mean, yeah, they do
Yeah.
give slowness arrows. They're a good source of slowness arrows. They also look really cool.
Yeah, I think they have
Yes.
a cool design, and I like them more than skeletons. And they
Yeah.
offer a decent challenge with the slowness. But obviously, if you have shield, doesn't matter. I'd put them in A for myself.
Actually, yeah, the more you think about it, like, especially getting like slowness arrows, I'd put them in B. Because they are actually a
Yeah.
really good challenge, and unlike skeletons, you know that you're going to have to deal with them when you go into a snow biome. So you're basically like accepting that challenge, unlike skeletons, which can just spawn anywhere.
That's why I purposely build in snow biomes. I want
They
them.
do look pretty cool.
Yeah, I love them a lot. I think they just
Yeah.
have a bit of flesh on them too, not just the clothes.
I mean, frozen
I think
flesh.
it's supposed to be ice.
Ice, baby. Sorry.
I don't think it's supposed to be flesh. I think it's supposed to be ice.
Frozen flesh is still pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool. All right, spider jockey.
I think they're gonna be A or high B. Probably not above the Ravager. I would
I
say.
feel like they are just as good as the skeleton horse jockey.
Really? And where do you put that one?
Same, it's just as good, same rank, you know?
No, but where would you put
Well,
them, like, on the
spiders can
rating?
climb.
Yes, and then they get stuck and then you kill them. But
Oh, that's true.
and they also don't spawn with a helmet. But I think they're just as good because that climbing can be scary when you don't know they're there. Like if you build a wall and little lip so they can't climb up, they're gonna climb over your wall and you're gonna get shot at, and it's like, oh, hello.
Oh yeah, no, they can be such a threat, and they're so fun too, and they're so cool, especially since
And they're
you're
not too hard. They're not too hard either. They die pretty quick.
Yeah, especially since the spider kind of makes it easier to kill the skeleton since the spider's just charging at you. But sometimes you'll still like kill the spider first because the spider's just on you while you're getting shot at from a distance. So yeah, I put them in A
No,
tier.
that doesn't work that way anymore.
What do the spiders? What do
The skeleton
skeletons?
AI overrides the mob it's riding.
Really? Okay, that makes
So-
them much more challenging.
Basically, it has the speed of a spider, and if you're on hard mode, it's scary when the spider has the speed effect.
Oh shit!
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah. They have the speed of a spider, but they have the AI of a skeleton.
Damn. Okay. All right, we all in agreement?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Slime. I love these little guys. They're cute.
They're like little boogers, and I love them.
Yeah. For purely
Very
cuteness.
classic mob. I
For
love them.
cuteness and just like they're also like the bigger ones can be like a challenge too. Like like not too much, but if you're not paying attention and a big one gets on you, they do a lot of damage. They do
They
a
can.
lot of damage.
They can. And then you slash them down. They're medium. There's like either 2 or 3 or 4 medium ones. Then you slash them down again. Then there's like either 2 or 3 or 4 small ones per medium. So that's like what you can have a total of 16 small ones.
Yeah.
And they just sort of bump into you. They're like little gooey men, little boogers that they just want hugs.
Yeah.
I love it.
They're cute.
Yeah.
And we will always remember the most famous slime of them all, Jerry.
Jerry the slime.
Yeah. Jerry.
Yeah.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
Mine. Yeah.
No
mine
clue.
likes-
It's Captain
He was-
Sparkles.
I
What?
didn't watch him.
Oh, I always thought you were talking about Jerry from Mineplex.
No, there was Captain Sparkles in his original modded series. Have you ever heard of Jerry's Tree?
No, I never watched Captain Sparkles.
No.
What?
I didn't watch majority of those classic Minecraft YouTubers.
I haven't watched.
The only one that I really watched was Sky Does Minecraft.
Oh, you
and we
poor
all know
fuck.
where that went. Yeah.
Exactly.
He was the only one of the classic I didn't watch, and thank fuck for that.
Let's not get into it.
Oh
though.
yeah.
All right, Creeper.
They can be pretty damn scary if you don't know
I-
that they're there and you just hear the. Tss, you turn around, you have to like hit them quickly, or else you're gonna die and everything. Sometimes you can't even react fast enough. You're just done as soon as you hear the hiss.
Oh yeah.
I'd say they're probably in B. Supercharged Creeper, I'd say that they would be in S just due to their rarity alone.
I would put the normal
Well-
Creeper in S, and then I would make the Charged Creeper probably my top 3 mobs.
Well, I consider them the same thing because charge creepers basically, well, yes, they have a very slim chance with lightning happening. Nowadays, it's just you make them yourself, and they're very
Yeah.
useful. I think it's undeniable that creeper is the most Minecraft mob around. So obviously, it's an S.
The failed pig. What do you guys think about their lore that they're actually just a fungus, that they're plants? And that's where they
I
come
mean-
from. Is that creepers are just plants. They're a plant-based monster.
Well, they're not plant-based. Their outside
per-
is like leaves or something. I remember them saying that, but they
Yeah,
have
their
machinery
inside is a
inside.
fucking. Yeah, their inside is like a block of TNT. It literally
It's
says
like
TNT
gas.
on their insides.
Does
What
it
do you mean it's
actually?
like gas? Have you not
Ghasts
seen
have a
those shirts
dispenser
and
on the
posters?
inside.
Really?
That's fucking
Yeah.
funny.
How does that work? I've never seen that one.
All right, Wither. Where are we going to put the Wither?
Withers can be pretty fun if you like you don't have like literally the best of everything ever.
I'd put them in B tier for their difficult. If this is a bedrock Wither, S tier for pure difficulty and how insane they are. If it's just a normal Java wither that we unfortunately have to deal with, I'd put them in B tier because they're not really that difficult at all. You can cheese the shit out of them, and even when you're not cheesing the shit out of them, they're still super fucking easy to get through.
Yeah. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Withers are easy on both.
Are you insane?
No.
Okay, just gonna ignore that. Ender Dragon. A.
It's pretty much the boss of the game.
Yeah, it is the final boss of the game, even though it's not that difficult to deal with at all, since you can literally murder it with beds and no armor. So what do you guys think of the Ender Dragon?
I'm probably the only one that doesn't like it.
Really? You don't like the Ender Dragon? What's wrong with the Ender Dragon?
It's just too easy.
Damn, okay. Alright, so Ender Dragon, I'd put it in B tier too. But have the Wither be like at top of this. Alright, Warden, what do you guys think of this behemoth of a man?
He a big old beast. He deadly.
I think he's cool, but I don't think he's that cool. I'd say bat level.
Really?
Really?
You're putting him D?
D?
That's where I would put him. That's where I would put him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you put him in D? That's what we're saying.
What does he do, though?
Yeah, like a super powerful, like, obstacle to deal with. I love obstacles in Minecraft.
Snowball.
Okay, you know what? You're not fun at all.
Just use the tactics they tell you to use, and then most of these guys are not difficult.
Well, yeah, no shit. There's like ways to fucking deal with them, but still, even then, it's like you have to be careful, anyways. You can't just willy-nilly run through a goddamn ancient city like just throwing snowballs around. You got to be tactical. You got to be stealthy.
Yes. They put carpet in the city. I don't think they should have done that.
Fair enough, actually, but still.
I don't find myself... I find myself, by playing the way you're supposed to play around the Warden, if you play the way you're supposed to play around the Warden, you don't see the Warden, because you don't summon him. But if you play a little more fast-paced or whatever, like you intentionally spawn him, then you'll see the Warden. Then it's kind of fun, but I don't typically see the Warden unless I'm actively going for him.
Damn, okay. Alright. LA. C tier.
They exist.
Maybe D tier, cause yeah, just the fact that they exist is just kind of like, like they have really good redstone capabilities, but I don't think any of us like are good at redstone. So
I was.
What do you mean
good at
redstone capabilities?
they can be used
They
to
can,
make
like-
sorters or something like that.
That's really all they can be used for, yeah.
Yeah.
They can also be used to be like a detection thing, like, oh, a mob's coming close, and also you don't want to use a pressure plate. Suddenly, the mob or the player gets too close, and then it sends off like a signal, and you can use it to do stuff.
What?
What are you talking about?
The LA picks up items.
Oh fuck! For some reason, I thought we were talking about the Warden bits. Fuck! I feel so
I
stupid.
thought that's what you were
That's
thinking.
stupid. Shit.
How'd you confuse a skulk for an LA?
My brain stopped working for like a solid 30 seconds, I'm pretty sure.
I was like, wait, what is the fuck? I was like, it's like, does it like make a noise and there's a mob nearby? And then you said like items on the ground, and I was like, wait, what? I was like, what the fuck are
Hey,
you
did you
on?
cut this out?
No, that's going in. That's going in. Get
Oh,
fucking. You have to deal with your own
no.
stupidity, you fucking moron.
Oh god. You guys ever have that thing where you just like
A brain fart.
you're in a conversation, you're actively participating, then suddenly it's just like there's nothing but white noise and then like what's going on?
Are you having a
Oh,
stroke?
yeah, that.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm having a stroke. I'm not smelling toast. I don't have one side of my body drooping or losing control or anything. But yeah, that was fuck.
You have issues. Okay, that's being clipped and be going into the video. All right, final mob because I'm starting to get slightly tired. So let's do this. All right, Skellington.
I put them C. Like, I'm not gonna put them B because that's where we have the not the Strider.
The
Fuck.
Stray.
Stray. That's it. Yeah, they're in B. Yeah, they've got ranged attacks, but so does Strider. They don't add any like effects to their arrows or anything like that. When yeah, the bow might be enchanted, but the Strays has just the as high a chance.
Yeah. They also like are very irritating sometimes when they run around and strafe and do all that kind of stuff. It's just like, god damn, how irritating can you possibly get? It's crazy. It is crazy.
Very.
All right, how's this?
I mean, if you're-
You were saying?
Sorry, if you run at them, then they'll run away.
Yeah, and it's
Like after
really
they shoot their
irritating.
arrow, they try. Well, no. Well, yeah, they back off, but they don't run away. Sorry, forgot.
Are you smelling toast too?
No, I forgot. I usually carry a wolf with me.
Oh, fair enough. So yeah, how do you guys think of this list so far? How's this all to you?
Makes me want to. I don't know now.
It makes you want to rethink life.
I want to like put.
Take
There's
your
definitely
time.
changes I would make, but those are like specifically for me.
Yes.
Overall, I think it's fine.
Overall, you think it's fine? All
'Cause
right.
It's not my list.
All right, Ruben, what are you thinking here? What are you thinking? What does this list look like to you? Does it
I
look
think
like
the
the
list
ramblings
looks
of a madman?
fine. I don't think it's madman material. I think it's just fine. There are some things that I would change. For example, Silverfish and Spider. I'll probably have like the Phantoms up a little bit, but yeah, everything else looks pretty fine.
All right, that's where we're gonna call part one of this because Jesus Christ, I am tired and I apologize if my mic picked up me yawning because I've been literally like leaning back to yawn from my mic.
Oh my god, you disgusting creature! How could you?
I mean, to be fair, I literally as soon as I like woke up today, I had to go grab my bike and yeah. Literally within 10 minutes, I was awake and went to go grab my bike from the store. So, yeah, that has been part one of the Minecraft Mob Tier List. I was joined by Serp.
Yep.
I was joined by Ruben.
That's me.
And until next time, guys, stay frosty and rework these two goddamn mobs at the bottom. Jesus fuck.